What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the MLB The Show Baltimore Orioles franchise mode. Now, hopefully, you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel's sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, I'll leave the link in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Guys, their product is amazing. I definitely recommend you guys checking it out. Having a lot, my personal favorite flavor is the Grandpa's Denture Water, which is a mango papaya flavor, but they have plenty flavors for you to choose from, and they are all fantastic. Like I said, leave the link in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Guys, before we get the episode started, we are in the playoffs. Your AL East champion Baltimore Orioles. Looking a lot better than in real life, but guys, we are going to be taking on the Seattle Mariners in a 5-game series. Hopefully you guys are ready for this. Let's get this episode started. Guys, taking on George Kirby in Game 1 of the ALDS. Kyle Bradish is going to be on the mound today. George Kirby 0-1 with 11.25 ERA. He had a terrible start in the wild card round. The Orioles had one of the best offenses in all of baseball this past year, and the pitching held up. It did its thing. It was not lights out, but we got some great starts from Kyle Bradish. We got great starts from Braxton Garrett. Grayson Rodriguez looked like a freaking stud. And I'm sure I'm forgetting some people. Charlie Morton actually ended up getting traded midway through the year. Just was not going to be a part of this team's plan. I believe we used him to get Braxton Garrett. So, and you guys know me. I love me this team. This has got to be. Obviously, the team was pretty much in place. So, unfortunately, with we did have one major injury. It was Cedric Mullins. He got hurt. He is on the 60-day DL. I don't know if he's going to be back for playoffs, but it happens. I can't wait to get this thing started because we actually have playoff baseball here in Baltimore. Excited about it. I am going to hop out of this thing in a minute. I'm going to let the introductions do its thing, and then we will be right back. Hold on. Game-breaking news. Kyle Bradish sprained his ankle. We are going to replace him with what is going to be tomorrow's starter, Zach Eflin. Hopefully, Kyle Bradish will be able to pitch in this series, but we will be hopping back in after the introductions. I will see you in a quick moment.
It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Baltimore Orioles. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for Game 1. Back with that after this. Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, The stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. All right, just about set to
And we're back. Zach Eflin on the mound today. 33 starts on the year, 13-10. Just under 200 innings pitched, 3.25 ERA. Zach Eflin looking like a freaking... He's going to be our game one start. Well, he is our game one starter. Donovan Solaro leading off the inning, leading off the game. 333 batting average. And that first pitch is for a ball. Solano, 3 for 15 in his career against Zach Eflin. So we have the numbers advantage. So he swings through the second pitch, and it's an even count at 1-1. And that is going to be a pop-up to Tyler O'Neill, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Taking a look at this lineup, man, I forgot how good Seattle has of a lineup this year. And it's 2 out, nobody on for J-Rod. Julio Rodriguez. Eflin winds up, and that is going to be a ball just outside. 1-0 is the count. Fouls off that pitch, and it is now 1-1. Zach Eflin only thrown 7 pitches. Jesus, Julio Rodriguez, a 0.77 batting average. That is not very good, considering he is the superstar of this team. Not very good. And Holiday going to get to the ball. And that is going to be the final out of the inning. Zach Eflin comes out unscathed. No hits allowed in this inning. And now it's George Kirby on the mound. 4 innings pitched in the postseason so far. 0-1 record. An 11.25 ERA and only 4 strikeouts. Jackson Holiday leading off this thing. His first playoff action of his career. Let's see if he can do something here. Fouls off that first pitch, and it is 0-1. Jackson Holiday, the number 1 overall pick in 2022. Slumped a little bit in his rookie year. Figured it out a little bit towards the end of it. And now he had a great year, too. Hopefully we can continue to grow with that, because I will be looking to trade Jorge Mateo here in the off season. Takes a look at that, and it is 1-2 on the count. Potential payoff pitch for Kirby. Hits it right to the first baseman, and the first baseman is going to get the out there. Nice hustle by Jackson Holiday, but not enough. Gunnar Henderson, nobody on, 2 outs. Power hitter coming up to the plate. So you know he's going to be swinging for the fences. Takes a look at that 4-seam fastball. It is outside. 110 RBIs on the year for Gunnar Henderson. If Aaron Judge was not in the league, Gunnar Henderson would have been MVP. Fouls that pitch off, and it is 1-2 on the count. And that is going to be foul ball. 1-2 is the count. 10 pitches in this inning for George Kirby. Takes a look at that splitter outside. It is an even count at 2-2. Full count for Gunnar. Colton Cowser will be the next man up. Whether it be we get the walk, we get a hit. And that is going to be a strikeout to end the inning. Poor Gunnar Henderson frozen here. Now we are here at the top of inning number 2. Nobody on, nobody out. Cal Raleigh, the power hitting catcher, is up to the plate. And he's going to foul that first pitch off. It was 0-1. That is just outside. That curveball outside. It is now 1-1. And Colton Cowser back. And that's going to bounce off the wall. Cal Raleigh hits a double, a lead-off double to start the inning, and already a runner in scoring position. And there is nobody on, or one on the second base, nobody out, and Luke Raley is up to the plate. 0-2 is the count. Here we go. And that is going to go up the middle. Ramon Laureano going to play. And we just allowed the first run of the game on an RBI single by Luke Raley off his former Tampa Bay teammate. And it is 1 on, 2 out. And Mitch Haniger to the plate. 0-1 is the count. Now it's 0-2 with that fouled off. Come on, Mitch Haniger. I need you to do something here. Swings to Ryan O'Hearn, able to snag it, and that is going to be the final out in the inning. Unfortunately, Zach Eflin gave up a run there, and that is going to break this scoreless tie at 1-0. We'll pick things up here in the 4th inning. Julio Rodriguez back to the mound. Or back to the in the batter's box. And that's going to be an 0-1 count. Fouls that off. Jackson Holiday got it. Not going to be enough. Infield single for J-Rod. And Cal Raleigh now up to the plate. Swings through that. It is 0-1. J-Rod steals second. Going to break up that double play. But we could potentially get the strikeout. Strikeout Cal Raleigh. And now it's 1 on in second and 2 outs. Randy Arozarena is up to the plate. Already ahead in the count with that strike. Arozarena swings at that one and fouls it off. 0-2 is the count. Fouls off that pitch. It is still 0-2. Fouls or swinging strikeout to end the inning. Zach Eflin, outside of giving up that 1 run, he's only given up 3 hits. Colton Cowser now up to the plate. It is the bottom of the 5th here in Camden Yards. And that's going to get hit. Oh, are they going to be it? Yep, they turned it. Hell of a hustle by Colton Cowser. And it is 2 down in the inning as Adley Rutschman comes to the plate. Fouls off that first pitch. Fouls off another pitch. Looks at that. And Adley got a hold of that slider, but that is going to be a fly out to end the inning. Great pitching by George Kirby is now Zach Eflin still in. We're at the top of the 7th. Cal Raleigh up to the plate, and that is going to be a cutter that bounces off the plate. 1-0 is the count. Zach Eflin is having a very good night, but he's not. He's behind the count here in 2-0. We're going to make it 3-0 now. Come on. Takes a look at that sweeping curve. It's now 3-1. And now we bring it to a full count, 3-2. Fouls it.
just foul.
Come on. Jesus, Cal Raleigh really battling this thing. 8 pitches this at-bat. And that's going to be a strikeout. What number strikeout is that for Eflin? Number 9 in the game. 2 out, nobody on. Randy Arozarena. This is most likely going to be Zach Eflin's last inning of work. So let's hope he goes out with a bang. 86 pitches. And it's an even count at 1-1. Fouls that off. 1-2 is the count. And here we go. Come on, get that strikeout. I would like to see number 10 in the game for Zach Eflin. Yes, he gets it. Number 10. And now Andrew Kittredge in regular season, 31 plate or pitching appearances. Not bad numbers as Rowdy Tellez. And that is going to be a called strike. 0-1 is the count. That gets in there. 0-2. Come on, Kittredge. And that's going to be a strikeout to Rowdy Tellez. 2 out, nobody on. Jorge Polanco up to the plate, and that's going to be 1-0. Fouls off that pitch, and it is 1-1. Fouls off another one, and it is 1-2. Come on, Kittredge. Got the strikeout at the high heat. Kittredge absolutely torched him. We have not had a hit so far. That is really not good. Adley Rutschman looking to get this thing going with 4 outs left to go in the game for the Orioles. Let's see what Adley can do. Fouls that off. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, he got himself a single. 2 out, and now with a runner on first, who is up to the plate. Loses perfect game bid at 7.2 innings. Jordan Westberg fouls off that fastball. It is 0-1. Jordan Westberg 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. Come on, guys. And that's going to be another foul ball. Got it. And that is, well, that's going to be the final out. Donovan Solano makes the play. And now, with nobody on, Ramon Laureano, Matt Brash up to the plate. Why are we swinging at that high heat? Come on. 0-1 is the count. Fouls off that pitch, and now 2 outs left to go. Heston Kjerstad DHing in tonight's game. Needs something good to happen here. Swings through that. Oh, Jesus, come on, man. Come on. Kjerstad looks at that slider. 1-1. And Kjerstad got a hold of that one. And it drops in. It is going to be a single with 1 out. We got some potential here with Jackson Holiday up to the plate. 2 hits in the ball game. But that was a big one right there. Fouls off that slurve. Come on. Fouls off. Swings right through that swerve. 0-2. Way inside. It's going to be a 1-2 count. Got a hold of that slider. But it falls into the glove of the center field, or J-Rod. Down to the final out, and it is Tyler O'Neill. Come on, Tyler O'Neill. Need you to do something here. Swings through that. Slurve. Damn it. Looks that pitch, brings it back to an even count. Got a hold of that four-seamer. It drops in, and we're going to have runners on second and third. Game's not over yet, folks. Tyler O'Neill with a big-time clutch double. And now Gunnar Henderson to the plate. Going to get hit with the intentional walk. Should have seen that coming because that would have ended the game. And now they're going to their closer, Andres Munoz. Colton Cowser up. I know he doesn't have the same. Fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1. Come on, Colton. I need something from you, buddy. I need something from you. Down to the final strike. And that is going to be a strikeout. Seattle Mariners win 1-0. They are going to go up in this series 1-0. We started making a little bit of a surge at the end. Just was not enough. It happens. Looks like Kyle Bradish is going to be out for the next couple days. Not sure if we're going to try and start him in Game 2. I don't want to risk an even worse injury because we might need him, especially if we go to the next round. I want him healthy. George Kirby, 8 innings. Had just a great game. Guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If you like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more. Guys, you want to make sure you want to check out some other series that I'm doing on the channel. Monday night, NASCAR The Game, Inside Line, Season Mode. Love it. It's going to be posted on one of the four corners around my head. Tuesday, WWE 2K25 My GM. Again, going to be posted on one of the four corners. Wednesday, NHL 25 Flyers 2.0 franchise rebuild. Again, going to be posted on one of the four corners. And Saturday, when available, especially, we will be on this Saturday, live stream, WWE 2K25 My Rise. Guys, I got to get the hell up on out of here. Hopefully y'all liked it. I will catch y'all in the next video. I hope y'all have a great day and a wonderful evening. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.